Hello, everyone, and welcome to Intellectual Hacking, the show where we sometimes take our name way too seriously. I'm Daniel.
I'm Christian.
I'm Giovanni.
Now, as you may know us from our separate YouTube channels, we're usually a one-man show. We believe today it was important to band together to talk to you guys about service.
Kind of like a drive-by shootout. You need someone on lookout and someone supplying the ammo.
Today we will be learning about how we can service our community. So if you don't mind, let's get right into this.
First, we must define what service is. Service is basically anything you can do to help out your community.
Now you may be asking yourselves, so I just need to pick up one piece of trash or mow a little bit of lawn and I've done a service? Well, that thinking is wrong. Service isn't supposed to be an obligation. Service is a voluntary action, and rightfully so.
The feeling of having helped someone or doing something for your community is the best feeling in the world. That should be the inspiration for doing service, not just to be proud of doing service or something like that.
Now, you're also not expected to go overboard and attempt something like making your own city carbon emission-free or other difficult tasks. The important thing is to show into your community that you live in your absolute best, and then you and your community will reap in that cash money. So when talking about service, it is important to constantly refer to the action wheel because it will help us excel in our services.
So let's go ahead and spin the action wheel to see what's up. Hey look, it landed on Explore. So the Explore part of the action wheel is where you do two things. You look at what you want to do and what your community needs.
Most importantly, it should be something that you'll find yourself invested in, something you're interested in, because that will inspire you to continue with the project. That way you will not lose your will to work on the project and continue giving it your all. Okay, now it's time to give the action wheel another spin. Hey, look at that. The action wheel has on plan.
So now that you've decided what service you're going to do, it's time to create an outline for your service plan.
For example, if you're a tutor, you need to plan out who you can teach, when that can happen, and who may help you. Now, if you volunteer at Taco Bell, you need to be constantly restocking the mild hot sauce, and that's no fun.
This is the time to work out all the kinks in your service plan so that you can put it into action effectively.
Now it's time to spin the action wheel again. Oh look, this time it landed on ACT. Okay, so now that you have planned out your service and know exactly what you're going to do, it's time to put it into action.
You need to follow the outline that you created and make sure to be on top of everything you have to do for your service. This is the section where you really start to work hard and is the part where most people have trouble.
This is where being wholeheartedly interested in a project comes in. People who don't have an interest in their project will not be successful. Okay, for the final time, let us spin the action wheel. This is perfect. It landed on Reflect. Reflect is arguably the most important part of your action plan. It is a step where you make improvements to the system you have set up.
If you do not reflect, then you will never improve, and the errors you have will never be corrected.
Remember, you learn more from your mistakes than you do when you get things right. So in the beginning, it is acceptable to have mistakes.
Okay, so now we will be discussing our service projects so that you may find some inspiration. I go to a school where we use computers a lot for all of our projects and different things, and I've noticed that a lot of students, like these two, don't know how to type fast with 10 fingers. So my service project is to set up a typing class where I can teach students to type with 10 fingers, and therefore they can be more productive and work better in class.
I am going to bring together many people and lead them into a cleanup of our community. Trash is being constantly thrown, and there's nobody willing to do the dirty work in our community. Those willing to make a change will help me from the hours of 9 to 4 every Saturday and doing things to make our community a better place and hopefully influencing others to do the same in theirs.
As for me, I decided that my community needs to bring back Soldier Boy's career. Look, I am a professional street cred provider, and you know what? I think if I show Soldier Boys the ways of the hood, he will release a whole new album, and it'll make our ears cry, and it'll make our ears love him again. And that's it.
Alright, I hope you guys find information from either one of our three, or maybe even all three. We hope that you guys make an impact in your community through your service. Once again,
I'm Dan Frolick.
I'm Christian.
And I'm the Cushmaster.
All of our YouTube channels will be in the description below. Make sure to leave a like and comment which service projects you'll be doing.